I mean, listen, guys, it's over. It's completely and totally over. The New York Giants are a disgrace to the NFL, and when is Mara gonna wake up? It's hilarious, man. I'm not even really that upset. I'm pretty glad the Cowboys won, because the Giants when is Shurmur? Victor, congratulations, my friend. You guys deserved it. You guys are going on to have a good year. When is John Mara gonna wake up? I mean, he's put the fans for so much shit. Pat Shurmur's just a terrible football coach. He's been terrible everywhere he's been. And Victor, I mean it. You guys played well tonight. Or you guys played all right tonight, but got to give a lot of credit to the Cowboys fans. I mean, showing up, packing MetLife Stadium, chants of "Let's Go Cowboys" just raining down on the parade, just raining down on MetLife Stadium. It was great. And Daniel Jones is a young kid. His fumbles are going to get better. And he could be a pretty decent quarterback. I'm only asking for Jones to be the 13th best quarterback. And the red zone issues tonight killed the Giants. And the Cowboys have swept the Giants the last 3 years. The Giants are 3-12 against the NFC East. And Shurmur's a joke. Shurmur's fucking horrible. James Betcher is terrible. And the Giants are a complete joke. And their owner doesn't give a flying fuck. He just does not care. He doesn't give a shit at all about the team. Because if he gave a shit, he'd be so mad that he'd change things. And it's not that hard. If the Giants hire the right coach, the Giants' defensive line is a good defensive line. Saquon Barkley's a good player. This offensive line at times can run the ball and get explosive plays. The Giants are in a lot of these games. One more draft class, DeAndre Baker playing really well. And I think that Gettleman is doing a really fine job. I just think that Shurmur and Betcher they just are terrible coaches. I mean, the red zone was the problem tonight. And the Giants don't have a ton of talent, but Shurmur's not the guy for the job. The future is not built around this guy. He's a defeated man. And you know what's going on with Shurmur? That pass interference at the end of the game, G-Men 409, it's a lifeless game. It was so boring. You know what? Literally, thank you. The rest of the country is finally seeing how boring Giants football is. I mean, this is the game of the year. And this game against the Dallas Cowboys, this is the game of the year for the Giants, and it's so boring. Everyone in my house is going to sleep. My own father is dead asleep. They should put the Giants games on as sleeping medication. Melatonin and Giants game, you'll go right out to sleep because the red zone play calling, Barkley hits an 80-yard run. What do? Shotgun, 5-yard throw to Evan Ingram. They're allergic to the end zone. That damn black cat has more clue on how to find the end zone than the New York Giants. That black cat can find the freaking end zone better than Pat Shurmur. And you know what happened? Those 3 freaking 5-yard pass plays, they can't throw the ball deep. They can't open up the passing game. It's bootleg, bootleg, bootleg. It's unbelievable. G-Men 409, the good news for you is that the Cowboys are terrible. Garrett almost blew the game. I want Shurmur to get fired. He fucking blows, but Jason Garrett is trash. Dak Prescott missing Amari Cooper, he was high as shit. He just got his wisdom teeth pulled out. He was awful. We made Blake Jarwin look like freaking Blake Griffin running down the field. Blake Jarwin hasn't run 40 yards in 40 years. Jason Witten, that Blake Jarwin play, and then Daniel Jones, I'm calling him David Jones. Daniel Jones throws an interception. Booger McFarland said that's a good punt. The guy gets down to the 40-yard line. It's unbelievable. It's hilarious at this point that the Giants, the Cowboys just shit on the Giants. And their fans, like, you went in that stadium and that sack fumble was perfect. If John Mara doesn't see that the Giants fans just are done with this team, then what's it going to take? Let's go Cowboys chants. Even my dad is like, that's pathetic. That's pathetic. The Cowboys, Chico, are terrible. They're nowhere close to the Saints. Dak Prescott throwing that interception to Buffea. The Cowboys tried to hand the Giants the damn football game. That screen pass, no defense at all. Daniel Jones getting time in the pocket. Ezekiel Elliott fumbling the ball, putting the ball on the ground. Randall Cobb making stupid plays. The Cowboys have no killer instinct either, and the Giants were holding them, forcing them to punt, missed field goals. Cowboys played sloppy and like shit. Cowboys played really bad. The Giants are losing to the Jets next week. The Giants put everything into this game, the player meeting and everything. As a Giants fan, it's really good to lose to the Jets because then Shurmur will get fired. Afghan, how you doing, buddy? I'm telling you guys, the Giants should try to lose to the Jets. I'll take Tua. I'll take another quarterback and a coach. Why not? Shurmur sucks. Shurmur absolutely sucks. He's so resigned to losing. I'm telling you, Noah, I really think the Giants can lose to the Jets. I really think that the Giants can lose to the Jets. And that pass interference call on Baker, yeah, it was a shitty call. But then Ogletree grabbed Witten. And then Shurmur, yeah, the guy got there early. It would have been a first down. But Shurmur knows better that they're not going to change the call. He still went in there and did that. I mean, that Baker call was bad. But, I like seeing Ballantyne get in. Slowly, we're making our way. And Chad, oh, man. Yeah, the refs were not good, but come on. The Giants weren't the better team. You get to the red zone four times, and you settle for 3 20-yard field goals. It's like I was playing Madden again. I was playing EA Sports 2000. We were kicking all those extra points. I don't believe really in the momentum because we weren't winning that game with the way we were moving the football. And you know what happened? Noah, we're going to make Darnold look great. And you know what happened is that Amari Cooper got wide open in the zone. It was just like the Jarwin play. And we were waiting for the Cowboys to take the game from us. It's just like the Patriots game. And Daniel is fumbling a little bit, but he needs help. He's not going to carry the team on their back. You know what? I'm telling you, it's no one's going to show up to that game. We could lose to Adam Gase next week. I don't hate Dave Gettleman. I like the Ballantyne pick. I like this locker room. I like Peppers. We have guys who care. We really do. It's just the guys can tell that this coaching staff sucks. They can tell that Shurmur's a lame duck, and he can't call offensive plays. And we don't have big balls. We don't have creativity. We don't have a coach that gets angry. We don't have a team that's committed from the coaching staff. We don't have a Parcells or a Coughlin. We need a coach that's going to come in here and a coach that's actually going to care about winning. And the fact that Mara wants to keep Pat Shurmur, what more do you see on Shurmur why would you keep this guy? Why? What is there? Exactly. I think that Hernandez played really well tonight. I love the fight in Hernandez. Mitch, how you doing? Mitch Gibson. I love the, and guess what? I love Dexter Lawrence. He's our best player, Pro Football Focus. Gettleman went out there, got Leonard Williams. Gettleman cares. Corey Ballantyne was out there tonight. Peppers has made plays. I'm telling you guys that, Kevin, I think that, Saquon, Evan Ingram, I think DeAndre Baker, I really think that he's going to be fine. I really do. And I think this roster is going to come around. Lorenzo Carter, I think it can click. I just think that a new defensive coordinator can make this click. And I'm telling you guys, I like Gettleman. I want to stick with Gettleman. I mean, we didn't lose Beckham. Beckham's not really a big loss. Zeitler. I like everything that we've done with this team, with the New York Giants. I'm talking about with what Dave Gettleman has done. And if you get a good edge rusher, exactly. Just please get rid of Shurmur. Please start over with a Kellen Moore or an offensive coach. Please. Exactly. No. You just hate Baker because of the Sugar Bowl. But no, guys, I'm telling you, our team, if we can find a way to get rid of Pat Shurmur, I think that we just need to build with a young coach. You know, maybe Chase Blackburn comes back. We need somebody who bleeds blue. Okay? Need somebody who bleeds blue. I think we'll be okay. I'm mostly talking Giants on this one. I'll talk 49ers elsewhere. I like a young guy. I want to build. I want to build with a young I want to build with a Kellen Moore. I think Kellen Moore can really be good at good dynamic play caller, maybe a Jim Leonard or a Chris Richard. I mean, listen, I think that we need just somebody young to build, because I don't want to build with Shurmur. He's stale. He's freaking old. He's emotionless. I'm tired of seeing his face. We need new look. We need everything. And exactly, we have Cap. We have a quarterback. And listen, other than 5 quarterbacks, Deshaun Watson, Mahomes, Russell Wilson, maybe Lamar Jackson this year, Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, every other quarterback is like named Kyle Allen, Brandon Allen, Josh Allen, Dak Prescott, Carson Wentz, Kirk Cousins, Trubisky, Stafford, Carr. They're all in the middle, okay? And that's what Daniel Jones can be. He can be right in the middle, okay, of the league. And you're not paying him any money. So you have the ability to build a defense that could be tough. If you get an Elijah Simmons from Clemson or a Grant Delpit in the draft, because I don't think we're getting Chase Young in the draft. Maybe we can suck so bad, but I'm telling you. I think Kellen Moore can be a creative play caller. Steve Belichick's a possibility. Chris Richard. You need somebody young and who could coach the offensive and defensive sides of the ball. I'm telling you. And I really think that a good, creative, young defensive mind, maybe a Matt Eberflus can come in here. But there's a lot of names, but it's not going to matter until John Mara gets rid of Shurmur, because this team is emotionless. We were getting in the red zone all night long. We couldn't hit a touchdown if it hit us in the damn face. There's no fire in that sideline. The play calling, when we get down to the 20-yard line, you have to take shots to the end zone. You have to throw deep balls to Evan Ingram. You can't throw 5-yard checkdowns when you're in the red zone. You need to power run it. You need to go up tempo. And you know what? What fixes the Giants is an aggressive play caller, aggressive red zone play calls, and an aggressive style of offense. Aggressive style. That's what I want, okay? We had the Cowboys dead to rights, get an interception down to the 10-yard line. You punch that motherfucker in, and guess what? Guess what? You punch the mofo in, and you start the game up 7-0. Then you know what happens next? You take the football, and when you get a Saquon Barkley screen pass, you punch it in for a touchdown, you pump up the crowd, and you get a sack, and you get a stop. There were so many plays to be made tonight, but the Giants, by kicking field goals, they admit defeat. They admit defeat. When you kick field goals, you played like complete pussies. That's what the Giants played tonight. The Cowboys gave you the game. In the middle of the third quarter, they were sleepwalking through that game. There's no juice at all in that building. Giants fans are sick of Shurmur, sick of James Betcher, Ferd and Betcher. They're sick of them. Sick of this team just laying down and quitting like dogs. Sick of letting guys run up the sidelines. Will Hernandez showing heart. A couple of guys show heart. Giants have no talent. The Dolphins have no talent. And they're playing their balls off. Mason Rudolph getting sacked. Sam Darnold getting sacked. Every team has some talent in the NFL. It's about coaching. It's about heart. It's about development. This coaching staff isn't improving anybody that's being picked. Lorenzo Carter's not improving. B.J. Hill regressed. Daniel Jones is fumbling the ball. There's no explosive plays. Golden Tate is not in the action at all. And when you're down in the red zone, you need a really good offensive coach and an offensive mind. And Shurmur, this locker room doesn't like Shurmur. They don't play for him. They know that it's freaking over. They know that they're at a shit team and a shit organization with a shit ownership. And Benjamin, you can tell. And as a Giants fan, even in the third quarter, yeah, Joe, you're completely right. In the third quarter, right, you're watching this game and you're like, you're thinking, shouldn't the Giants just freaking lose? You're thinking in the third quarter, why should I even get invested in this team? This team sucks. It's going nowhere. The playoffs are over. Why don't you just root to lose for a draft pick? And so finally he'll wake up. Finally, John Mara needs to wake up. And I love the Cowboys chanting, let's go Cowboys. Because maybe you can get to John Mara. Maybe you can. But the fact that the Cowboys fans raided MetLife Stadium tonight, shit on our stadium, and we're saying, let's go Cowboys, and that place was full of Cowboys fans, it shows you the spirit of where the Giants are at. 3-12 in the last NFC East 15 games. 3 straight years of sweeps, including when they were resting their guys last year. So I'm cool with the interim tag. I just want there to be some heartbeat in this franchise. Because you could fall asleep watching these guys. And Michael Lopez, you're the best, man. How you doing? I'm telling you guys, there was a lot of Dallas chants in that crowd tonight, and it's absolutely disgraceful, and it's the ownership's fault. And something has to be done. And all you could do as a Giants fan is not go to these games and somehow holler on YouTube that things should change. I'm proud of this franchise. I'm proud to be a Giants fan. I'm born a Giants fan. But you know what? Tonight, I'm thinking I'm going to watch this game. and we're going to have juice tonight. But when we were kicking field goals in the red zone and it's 23-18, I mean, there's no energy. It's not even fun watching this team play. They're not laying it all out there. Maybe Will Hernandez is. They're not laying it all out there. You look at Oakland, you look at the Miami Dolphins, you look at some teams that are rebuilding like they're fucking fighting. There's teams that fight in this freaking league. The Cardinals fight. They take the 49ers to the brink. That's the point. Look at the Arizona Cardinals, right? Their defense fucking blows. They have zero talent. But Budda Baker and that team, they fought their balls off last week and came within really a stop of beating the 49ers, the best team in the league. That's what Hart does. The Dolphins were up 14 on the Steelers. The NFL teams have talent everywhere. But the teams that suck are Adam Gase sucks. Dan Quinn has lost his team. It's all about the locker room schemes. Who's lost their teams? Who's playing with some fucking fight? And I'm not blaming those officials tonight. I mean, when you get in the red zone and you can't finish, the Cowboys are a much, much better team. They played like dog shit tonight. Their coach, Jason Garrett, is horrible. I'll tell you, Jason Garrett sucks so bad, he almost outsucked Pat Shurmur tonight. Crazy mofo, how you do? You're lucky you have John Gruden, and I would kill for John Gruden on the Giants because John Gruden is freaking Oakland football, and it's a blessing that Oakland has John Gruden. Exactly. 5-yard hitch routes, no explosive plays whatsoever, no even attempts. Maybe at the end of the half, we did that attempt deep down the field, but Jones, the pocket, the offensive line, but we don't even run the football anymore. We don't even run the ball, and we don't sustain to a ground game. It's just 5-yard shotgun passes. It's not creative at all. We don't make any effort. Yeah, a lot of people are rooting for us. The Eagles are rooting for us, and yeah. I love Charlotte. Well, listen, a lot of times I'm drier than shit, Charlotte. Okay, Charlotte? A lot of times I'm dry. But you know what? This is YouTube. I don't work for ESPN. I'm not getting paid millions of dollars to not curse at all. You know that? I love Charlotte. And the fact that I'm cursing, the fact is I don't get paid millions of dollars. I'm sitting here freaking in my house just bullshitting with you guys. And that's what I'm doing, and that's what it is. And this is me, and this is, listen, me cursing and saying the F word, like, It's just part of talking with you guys. It's part of talking. It emphasizes things. And if people get turned off by that, if they get turned off by that, they do. I think more people like it. When I'm mundane and I try my best to be a real sports broadcaster, it's kind of inauthentic. It's inauthentic. It's boring as heck. But see, I cannot curse. I'll say heck all night long. UCF, how you doing, buddy? It's just funny, UCF, the New York Giants are just, there's nothing that can be done. It's hopeless. I mean, I love this team. I love watching this team I don't know why. I can't turn away from the New York Giants team. I can't stop watching that. I love the cat. I think it's a rally cat. I love the rally cat. I love the rally cat. I love the rally cat. Charlotte, you can blur out my curses, okay? I love the rally cat. I want that to be our mascot. I want that cat to be our mascot. The Giants are still better than the Redskins because the Redskins, they just overpay people. They never take any risk. But the Giants, Pat Shurmur, Ben McAdoo, Coughlin, they don't take any risks. Shurmur's not a risk. Shurmur's a horrible, horrible hire. Shurmur's a terrible hire. But you know what? I mean, teams are middling right now. Teams are middling. The Jaguars are a middling team. I'm sorry, UCF. But your Jaguars, man, I would get rid of Marone. I would start Minshew next year. You guys are close, though. You guys have great talent, okay, on your defense. You know what? You guys have great talent on your defense, and you're close if you get the right guy. If you actually make a good move and hire a good coach, you'll be the team with Minshew, and because you hit on everything. Josh Allen, I do like Jones. He's an all right quarterback. I like that Eli Manning isn't getting blamed. I love that Eli is on the sideline now, and people are seeing it's not Eli's fault. That's the one good thing about this season, and that Shurmur might get fired. Shurmur's done. I'm sick of Shurmur. I'm sick of watching this team. It's unemotional. They don't care. They don't give a shit about losing. They're immune to losing. And the players, they're going to lose to the Jets next week. They have no killer instinct. There's no winners on this team. They don't know how to play. They don't know how to play possession. They don't know how to take care of the ball at crucial moments like in the first half. They don't know how to punch it in the end zone. There's nobody getting fired up on the coaching staff at their players. They're resigned to losing. They are losers, okay? They are complete losers. Shurmur shows no emotion. He's a loser. In every way I can say it, he is such a loser. And it's time to get rid of him. And I'm not even saying Gettleman's doing a terrible job. I think we're close, but you need to get the right coach if you're going to win at this level. I like Jones. I like Saquon Barkley. I like Golden Tate. I like Peppers. We have mature veterans. Okay? Michael, I really think we do. We have mature veterans. We are a lot closer than people think. Jeff Fisher went 3-13. Sean McVay comes in, they make the playoffs. Matt Nagy last year, right? Matt Nagy made the damn playoffs. I don't miss Beckham at all with the cleats and everything. I don't miss the drama, really, no. Michael, you're right. Rat's out of the building. But here's the thing. I really think the Giants can be close to a playoff team, okay? This defense, with another year of growth, they can be close to competing. I want to grow with the right guy. I want to find the right guy to lead the team because Shurmur, we're going to have to fire him at some point, and I'm ready to search for the right guy. And I listed guys. I listed Matt Rule coming back to New York. He would come back to New York to coach the team. I said Joe Brady. I said Kellen Moore. I said Chris Richard. I said Jim Leonard. I said Chase Blackburn. I said those names. So we'll see. Are the owners okay with going 3-13? We'll see. We'll see. How much do the owners care about losing? Are they ready to make changes to try to win? It's as simple as that. Do the owners care? Are they like us? Do they care about this franchise? Because I mean, we're losing right now, but a couple of fixes and we are right back. It's a couple of fixes. We're close. Will the owners do it? And come on, fans. Yell your displeasure, please. Let's try again with a coach. Please. I've seen great football in New York, and we are close. We have the right guys to build this thing. Okay? We have the right guys to build it. It's so much fun talking to you guys, just venting after tonight. It's fun venting, and you guys have been an unbelievable audience. So thank you guys so much. I hope Shurmur's done, but I think they're going to keep Shurmur another year. Because they don't get rid of coaches. They just are allergic to getting rid of coaches. They don't like spending money. They're cheap in that regard. Adam Gase is gone, though. I mean, that was embarrassing as hell. None of the players sitting next to him. Jet fans are really lucky. Jet fans, Mike, I mean, you guys, Jet fans are freaking lucky that you guys lost to the Dolphins. You guys shouldn't be pissed at all. You guys are getting a great pick, and you're getting rid of Adam Gase. So losing to the Dolphins was perfect yesterday. If you beat the Dolphins, you're 2-6. That does absolutely nothing. If they lose to Gase, Michael, it's the best thing that's happened because then Shurmur will leave. Adam Gase, Adderall Gase, you have to enjoy his press conferences while he's still here. I absolutely think, Savage, that we're close. Because you look at your defense, okay? Your defensive line, okay? Even the D-line tonight, there were 3rd and 5s where the defensive line got some really good pressure. It's just the offense couldn't stay on the damn field. But the defensive line tonight, Leonard Williams made plays, okay? Dexter Lawrence hustling down Prescott. The running game, I mean, he was cutting it against the grain, but we're out like Ryan Connolly. And Ogletree's not a good linebacker, so we need a couple of linebackers, okay? Bethea is too old to be playing safety, but you still have Peppers, but you need a really good safety. DeAndre Baker every week gets better and better, even with James Betcher being a shitty teacher. DeAndre Baker gets better and better each week. Ballantyne's finally playing and he's healthy. Sam Beal is coming back, okay? This defensive line is going to be fine. Okay? And then especially with another edge rusher or another linebacker, this team is going to be phenomenal. Another edge rusher. I mean, I'm not saying they're going to be phenomenal, but I just think the Giants are close. I really do. You get a right tackle in the draft. You have money to spend. Most of the Giants' money is now dead cap because of the Odell Beckham thing. So a lot of money is in dead cap. So the Giants had no money to really spend, and I overrated this roster. I overrated the coaching staff before the year. But Shurmur's a career loser, so you're never going to win with it. You're never going to win if your coaches are this shitty, okay? And the Giants, you look at some of these games, the Vikings, okay? Vikings, they had their chances in the game. Patriots even have their chances. The Cardinals, they played a real terrible first half. They got it together a little bit. The Lions. So I'm telling you, NFL, things change quickly. Things change quickly. I want to run a 4-3 defense. I want 4-3 coming back where we rush 4 guys. I don't like these hybrids. I don't like 3-4 defenses. Okay? I love the front 4. I love the front 4. Connolly, another linebacker. I want a 4-3 defense. UCF, you're the best. I'm all right. I like middle linebacker. I like that Elijah Simmons kid a lot. I know CeeDee Lamb could be a really good player. It's very tough. I think CeeDee Lamb is phenomenal as a player. Absolutely, the receivers are great. Jerry Jeudy, CeeDee Lamb, but I think we got to go defense. I'm ready to fix the defense up because we could find, like, look at the 49ers. You can get a free agent receiver to come in. You could get a speedster. We could find someone in the 3rd round that could really be good. Slayton will continue to get better. He had a bad game tonight. It is about the young players progressing, but we need to get our coach for the future in here, and then we're all set to go. We need just people who care. I'm just telling you, just people who care, because it was so freaking boring tonight. This game, I mean, how many people out there? How boring was this game tonight? Even if you're not a Giants fan, 3rd quarter, it was a snooze fest. There was no energy tonight. It was so freaking boring, and it's been boring for years. But the country, I talked to my friends that aren't Giants fans, are like, this team is so boring. You could fall asleep. Seriously, in the third quarter, there's nothing good's going to happen. There's no crazy plays that's going on. I'm not a fan of Beckham in his shoes. He's just a distraction. Beckham hasn't won anything yet. I don't want McCarthy. No. Young, dynamic, not a reset, not a resell hire. No. Not a retread. Young, just passionate, somebody who really freaking cares, somebody who has a little edge to them, someone who's creative. A risky hire I'm fine with. Not a Ben McAdoo who's in-house, not a retread, a risky hire. Maybe somebody, I know Mitch is trolling me with Hugh Jackson, maybe somebody in the front office will take a risk on a young guy, a young dynamic coach. That's what Belichick was. That's what Sean Payton was. We used to have homegrown great guys in the assistants. Harbaugh will bring toughness, but I don't think he's leaving Michigan, and he's not as bad as everybody thinks. Rex Ryan wouldn't even be the worst thing in the world. I mean that. He wouldn't even be the worst. We could do so much worse. It all depends, though, if Betcher, if he gets fired. Absolutely, that's a great one. Lincoln Riley is a great one. So you guys were great. Thank you so much for coming in here to the chat tonight. It was a lot of fun. I mean that. It was great venting with you guys. And I mean it. It was great doing this. Okay, so thank you guys for coming in here. I'm going to head out, though. It was a great stream, and you guys are awesome, all right? Thank you guys for watching this little post-game reaction show. See you, Joel. Take care, guys. Thanks so much. I may even post more videos tomorrow. Thank you, guys. You guys were amazing. You guys are great people.